Time flies when you're playing guitar. And in the words of the Grateful Dead, what a long, strange trip it's been, especially over the last year and a half, for us, for you, for your families, your friends, your communities, and even your countries. But we're here, the G3 graduating class of 2021, and you're a part of it. But you're also a part of history. For 127 years, Gibson has been inspiring and contributing and supporting sound through our guitars, through our artists, the legendary artists that have played Gibson guitars through every generation, every genre of music around the world. And Gibson is synonymous with that share of sound. And you now are a contributor, a participant, an innovator, and a player in Gibson's quest for share of sound. So I want to say congratulations to all of you, because not only have we been going and doing this for 127 years, we get to set up the next 127 years of Gibson, and you're part of it. Our vision to be the most relevant, the most played, and the most loved music brand again is happening because of you. It's happening because of our support for you and with you, and your energy back to us. So I couldn't be more proud of the G3 graduating class, more proud of the team at Gibson for supporting it, and equally more proud of you specifically for what you're going to do playing it forward for Gibson, but beyond Gibson, for music, for guitar, and for yourself. So I want to say best of luck going forward. Thanks for everything you've done, but more importantly, keep it rocking in the future. Thanks.
Sits all alone and thinks about the day. The weight of the world is on his mind. At his watch and sees time crawl away, searching for peace that he won't find. And every minute feels like a day. The sky is falling and there's nothing you can do but pray. Struggle with every breath that you take. No one tells you that there's freedom in walking away. First of all, I'd like to thank Gibson from the absolute bottom of my heart for forming the G3 and supporting young musicians in this way. It's really meant a lot to me to be in the inaugural G3 class, to be part of this absolutely incredible and diverse group of musicians. As for what I'll be up to in the future, soon I'll be going to college to study scoring for film, TV, video games, and other kinds of media. And I'm definitely going to keep working on my guitar and songwriting skills. I'd say the best piece of advice I can give to other young musicians is really explore what opportunities the music world can offer. Well, I grew up always thinking I'd be a performer, but I discovered recording and production, which combined with my style of playing on the guitar and my affinity for technology eventually led me to the world of composing using a digital means, which is a huge part of being a media composer. But there's so much more out there in the world of music, and there's so much more I want to learn.
Being a part of G3 has been an amazing experience for me. It has helped me reach a lot of more potential people, and the musician in the G3 group are so talented, and I am so happy to be a part of G3 with all of them. It has opened a lot of doors for me in terms of music. 2021 has still been an amazing year for me because I'm doing a lot of new things, working on a lot of new Bollywood movies. I'm playing for a lot of Bollywood movies, and I'm also working on my own songs, and I am so excited for the rest of the year.
I'm Otto Jr. and I have been lucky to be a part of the Gibson Generation Group. The Gibson Generation Group has meant everything to me. To be able to work with your favorite guitar brand, that's just an absolute dream come true for me. That's just amazing. I've had a lot of great experiences during the G3 period. I was at the NAMM in 2020, which was an absolute surreal experience where I met a lot of great people and saw a lot of great guitars, and was introduced to the Gibson family, which was totally very cool. And I have been able to borrow guitars and have that opportunity and get my name out there, which is very critical for a young artist like me. And yes, I'm just very grateful for the 2 years that I have had with Gibson so far. I just can't wait to work with them in the nearest future. So my plans for the remainder of 2021 is to start gigging and play on festivals again. That's a thing that I have really been missing now in COVID times, because the COVID has been a real stopper for playing gigs and festivals. So it's good that I can start to get out there again and meet new people and do what I love. So I just can't wait. If I had to give one advice to young musicians like me, it has to be to have the courage to ask the people you want to play with them. And do not hesitate, because the worst thing you can get is to get a no. So, yeah. Like to thank Gibson for all the great memories and moments we've had during the G3 period. It's been 2 wonderful years, and I can't wait for us to work together in the nearest future.
It's been an honor for me to be part of the G3 group. I'm happy with the people I've been able to meet during these years. Everybody was so nice, especially Juliette. It was a chance for me to expand my musical taste and to use a lot of different guitars too. I've been working on my album, which will be released soon, highly inspired by Slipknot, Gojira and Carbomb. I would say, do not take yourself too seriously, but be sure that you're dedicated to your passion, pull all the chances on your side by practicing, stay open, believe in your dreams. Life is full of surprises.
Malone. I'm from Longview, Texas, and I'm a Gibson G3 member. The Gibson G3 has been nothing but a really great opportunity and a great experience. You know, they've provided me so many new connections and helped me play with all these people I've only dreamed of playing with and flown me all over the world and gave me guitars that I just absolutely love playing. You know, no matter what you want to do with your music career, what kind of music you're playing, they have really great connections and they're very supportive. As far as aspiring musicians, I would say keeping your social media updated, you know, that's a really, really big thing nowadays, especially after COVID. And really just trying to get good at, you know, whatever you do musically, just really trying to get good and master your craft. You know, people notice, you know, when somebody's really good. And so you never know who's going to see it. I'd say for the rest of 2021, I know I'm playing a bunch more shows. I just started playing again a couple months ago. Started writing some music and hopefully get in the studio and start getting some stuff recorded and, you know, put some music out hopefully next year. You know, that's the goal right now. So I hope everybody stays safe, and Gibson, thank you so much for all the opportunity. I'm super grateful. Hope to work with you guys in the future more, and thank you everybody so much. Have a good one.
あなたの香りで目覚めたあなたの甘い誘惑疲れ果てた私の頬
ても光栄だなと思いました。G3 のメンバーとして、ギブソンの魅力を発信していきたいという気持ちで、今回参加させていただきました。新しい自分を見せられるように、たくさんの挑戦をして、一曲でも多くの、楽曲を皆様に届けていきたいなと思います。早くステージに立って、皆さんと音楽を共有したいなと、思っております。このコロナウイルスの影響で、お客様を前にしての、ライブをすることがとても難しくなってきていて、各国のミュージシャンの方々もとても悔しい気持ちがあるのではないでしょうか。私もですね、昨年ツアーの中止を決定しました。けれども、この期間の中で自分自身と向き合うことが増えて、その度に音楽を止めないという気持ちが強くなりました。そして何より音楽がとても好きだということを忘れずに、皆様も私も、またいつかお客様の前でライブができるように共に頑張っていきましょう。Kijk me even aan. Zeg me dat het snel hier terug zal gaan. Kom bij me staan. Kijk me niet zo aan. Wees niet bang. Raak me aan. Lege straten, lege avond. Lege dagen, lege maanden. Lege uren, lege vragen, lege lagen, lege ik.
Hi, I'm Isa and I was Gibson G3 member of the Netherlands, and I'm still so grateful to be part of the first G3 class. It was really amazing. I felt really welcome, and it's so cool that a guitar brand as big as Gibson is supporting you and your music. It's like really amazing. For 2021 I'm planning to release my first EP, so stay tuned. And yeah, what I would like to say to other young musicians, or musicians in general, just go for it. Just dream big and go for it. Don't think that you're not worthy or whatever. Thank you, Gibson.
guys, my name is Phoenix Knight. I'm a proud Gibson G3 artist from Austin, Texas. I'm beyond grateful to be a part of Gibson G3. It allowed me my dream of being considered an equal amongst those who made pick up the guitar in the first place and some of the greatest of all time. Now, I have a lot planned for 2021. I released my debut single, I Try, under the alias Audio Sex Drive, and I have an EP coming out soon with some of the greatest musicians I've ever worked with. Again, shout out to all of them. I appreciate you guys one by one. Of course, we're going to have a lot of cool shows. We'd love to see you guys there if I have a show near you. And any advice I have to any aspiring musician is pretty simple. Music is another language. Music is communication. And once you figure out what your message is and that you're proud of that message and you're proud of how you're delivering it, no one can knock you down. No hater can get under your skin. Knowing your self-worth is the most powerful thing anyone can do, and that goes for your music. Be proud of what you have to say and make sure you spread that to every corner of the world. And with Gibson, they allowed me to spread my message, my music, to a whole nother audience. And I love every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. See you guys very soon.
For me, being a part of the G3 meant the world to me. It has been a privilege to be able to play live on stage doing what I love. I'm honoured that Gibson chose me to be a part of the G3 team, and I'm also honoured that I got to meet some amazing musicians along the way who inspired me a lot, in which I hope being a part of the G3 team, I inspired others as well. In the future, I want to keep learning new things and new music. I want to keep writing music, and I'd love to form a band and play live concerts around the world. Something I'd say to other aspiring musicians is just to keep practicing and playing, keep believing in yourself, and most of all, just have fun.
Hey there, I'm Jared James Nichols, and I'm absolutely honored to welcome these young, talented musicians that make up the Gibson Generation Group. Before I speak to the group directly, I'd like to give an extended thanks to all of my friends at Gibson Brands, most importantly, JC, Cesar, and Beth, alongside of the Gibson Artist Relations team that help directly foster these young, talented musicians. As far as everyone in the G3 group, I want to be the first to congratulate you. Congratulations on this epic achievement. What a success. You all deserve to give yourselves a huge pat on the back. You have not only showed your family, friends, and peers all of your hard work, most importantly, you've shown yourselves. All of the hard hours that you've spent learning every lick, recording, writing, even starting a band has not gone unnoticed. But now what? Where are you going to take it? What are you going to do with all of the tools, all of the assets that you have learned? And how are you going to shape that into your future as a musician? Remember, it's all up to you. It always has been. It's up to you to take this and run with it. Take this and shape your musical career. Consider G3 as an early chapter in your long book and your musical journey. I want you all to remember that music is fun. Music is not a competition. Music is you expressing yourself and showing it to the world. That's what music's all about. When I see all of the talented guitarists in the Gibson Generation Group, I see a lot of myself in my younger years. Hungry to play, hungry to learn, ready for anything, ready to take over the world. Well, the world is yours if you want it. The only question you need to ask yourself is how bad do you want it? But trust me, the road isn't easy. It's full of heartaches and failures. It's a roller coaster of ups and downs, so you better hold on tight. I just want you to know that I will be rooting for each and every one of you to be successful in whatever you do. Whether you're fronting a band, in a recording studio, or just teaching lessons, it's all up to you. Whatever you want to do with the power of music, it is in your hands. And don't be surprised if someday we're sharing the same stage somewhere in this world, and afterwards I ask you to show me a lick or two. Trust me, crazier things have happened. I wish you all the best and all of the success in the world. Your big brother at Gibson, Jared.
This year, I'm planning to go to Nashville to create the debut Jack and Tim album, which we're really excited about, and we plan to do loads of shows along the way. Being in the inaugural G3 program has meant the world to me. It's been fantastic, and I hope to continue with Gibson in the future. My advice to aspiring musicians would be to play 15 minutes a day, 7 days a week, every day. That really helped me, and that'll help build your skills as well.
I can stand the heat, there's no shadow here. Lizards and snakes on my body are covering my skin. I try to touch the sunset, I hear voices in my head. In the middle of the sandstorm, I'm waiting for you. In the middle of the sandstorm, I'm sitting with you. Hey, everybody's out right here. I feel an echo, 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 echo. We only wanna hear you sing. We say hello, 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 hello. Does anybody wanna scream with your fellows, hellos, hellos, hellos? If everybody's out right here, I feel the echo, 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 echo. Shake it out, 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 shake it out.
For me, being part of the G3 Gibson group was super interesting because I've met a lot of people from all over the world, and even though we don't speak the same language, it's true that we have understood each other because we have the same references and we have the same aspirations and dreams. So I've learned a lot of stuff, and it's just positive things. For the future, I don't know exactly what will be coming, but I just know that I'll keep practicing, I'll keep improving, just not just with my guitar, but also with my voice, and keep playing with my friends. And also we have a studio album coming, so listen to it when it comes out. For young musicians, I think that the best advice I can give you is just that you have to keep trying, focusing a lot on what you want, and just keep trying, keep going, no matter what all people say. Just it's a very risky decision, but if you really want it, you can get it.
So in 2021, I don't know what is going to happen next, but we're preparing our third album. So we're focusing in that. So if you want to be a musician or to focus your life in music, I just have to say that keep practicing and keep going. And if you really want it, it's very possible that you get it. Being part of G3 group was amazing because I met a lot of incredible people, and I mean, if I weren't here, I wouldn't do these things, and I always be thank you to Gibson for bringing me this.
My experience in Gibson G3 was very positive because I discovered new musicians and new types of music, and this makes me want to improve my skills on guitar. My advice of new generations are constancy, even if you make mistakes, and the most important is have fun. My plans for this year and for the future are improving my skills on guitar and production, and focus on new projects related to music, like for example the third album of our band.
It was like a miracle that night in 45. You were tuning in your radio when the Opry came to life. Through the static and the crackle from halfway around the world, it came through as clear as crystal, the great speckled bird. Here I am, another generation down the line. I swear I feel my granddad looking down on me tonight. As I step out on that stage, the rhyming comes to life. I know he's listening like he did in 1945. Well, you finally got to Nashville. I can feel you here tonight. Yes, you made it here to Nashville. As we sing, I saw the light. Here we are in Nashville. I can feel you here with me. Yes, we made it here to Nashville, to the Grand Ole Opry. Oh, well, to be part of the first G3 group is pretty special to me because, I mean, I can only imagine what's going to follow. Like, we're the first class, and these 2 years have been great, like getting to meet so many young, like talented artists that love guitar like I do and just music in general. But yeah, I just think it's awesome to be part of the first of like many generations to come, yeah, as part of the G3. Well, for the rest of 2021 and like beyond, I'm just so excited to see what comes of living in Nashville, because yeah, me and my family, we live in Nashville, Tennessee, but you never know what's going to happen. Like there's so many great musicians, so I'm just excited to get to go play with some of them, hopefully, and continue playing with my family band. But yeah, it's going to be great. One bit of advice that I would give any aspiring musicians, young musicians, is just like nothing really beats hard work. Like I know you hear that a lot, but getting up and practicing every morning is what really counts. And like that's what I did every day through like COVID. A lot of people viewed it as a negative, but I'd be up, you know, at like 7 o'clock practicing, and I'd make sure I practice at least 5 hours a day or so. But yeah, so like I think that you can't really like beat hard work. You hear it a lot, but that's what will really help you ultimately.
This is Gibson G3 member Kris. To be a part of one of the biggest guitar companies in the world, and one that I really love, and I've it's just too much for me. It's mind-blowing. Well, I will be releasing a series of videos in which I will be covering songs on the drums and guitars, and some of them are original, so be on the lookout for that. And I'll also be a part of Malone Unfold tour, so make sure to get tickets to that and come and see us rock.
Beautiful divide. Those say that we didn't try. Prejudice and pride. I remember when we said the word goodbye. That's a lie. 'Cause it might be a minute before I turn 22. Maybe that's when I'll get over you. I'll find the home, maybe you'll find one too. And maybe that's when I'll get over you.
My name's Asher Belsky. I'm 16 years old. I'm from San Francisco, and I'm a member of the Gibson G3. I've been in the G3 for a couple years, and I've made some great memories. And I want to talk to you guys about one of those memories that I really cherish, which was playing Crossroads with Marcus King. So back in September of 2019, Marcus and I went up on stage at Crossroads outside in the hot Dallas weather, and we just got to talk guitars and play music. We showed off his new signature guitar. I got to play it. It was really great. And that experience for me kind of was like this eye-opening experience of confidence, being able to play on a stage in front of people that wasn't my family's friends and wasn't at a bar where I had to wait outside until I could play. And it was great, you know, playing with Marcus I look up to him as a player, and it was amazing to be able to, you know, just sit one-on-one with him. And it was something I dreamed about doing, you know, I always loved jamming with people, but being able to jam with him, but in front of people, in front of a crowd, playing songs and talking, it was incredible, and I had an amazing time. And I feel like that experience for me really taught me a lot about how to be a musician on stage and how to approach playing with another guitar player without a band. I was terrified. Once I was done soloing, it was time for me to play rhythm for Marcus. And playing rhythm for Marcus is one of the scariest things you can do as a person, because he's one of the best guitar players out there. And I'm just sitting there playing my G chord saying, don't get off time, don't screw up. So that was really awesome for me to be able to do, and I just had a great time.
It was an absolute honor and privilege to be a part of the first G3 class. It opened my eyes to so many things, and I was privileged to meet so many kind and talented and wonderful people, and it's changed my entire life. And I can't thank everyone at Gibson, all the G3 people, everyone. It's been one of the best experiences of my entire life, and to be the first class, to me, it blows my mind I was even picked. So the rest of 2021 for me, I live in New Orleans, and I plan to stay down here for a few years, and I want to get to know the scene here and really be a working musician. I want to play 7 nights a week and cut my teeth down here and learn the culture, and I'd love to keep working with Gibson. I would love to see the world playing music. I just know music is for me. Some advice I would have for aspiring musicians or people that want to pick up guitar, just go for it and make mistakes. That's one of the biggest things that can move you forward. Learn from your mistakes and being willing to explore and see what's out there. Just exploring does a lot for you. You find your sound, and you can find who you are, and you find out what works and what doesn't work. So it's a vague piece of advice, but if you start diving into it, there's a lot to be found.
Hi, it's Ben Goldsmith. I want to thank Gibson so much for all the support. I'm going to play you guys a song I wrote with my friend Bobby Bear Jr. called Carolina Town.
Gather up all your goodbyes, cross your heart, dry your eyes. Your broken frown ain't no disguise. Headed south by 95. They won't know until we're already there. I know you love them, they know you care. I could only what you need, a banjo and my J50. Take her slow, take her now, take her down to Carolina Town. Take her slow, take her now, take her down to Carolina Town.
Hi everyone, this is Cesar coming at you from our Nashville Entertainment Relations showroom located in the Gibson Garage. I'm here today to talk about you and the Gibson Generation Group. What a journey it's been for the last 2 years, and even prior to that, when we were thinking about the concept of the next generation of players and putting together the group that we had identified. It's all of you that are going to be the next generation of Gibson ambassadors. Congratulations. This 2 years has been an incredible time period. One, to get to know you, and each one of you with all your different backgrounds, and also to get you exposed and get the rest of the world to get to know you and get to know what you bring in terms of creativity, guitar playing, musicianship, and songwriting. I also want to thank you. It's been 2 years of dedication that you put into the program, working with our teams around the world. And I really hope that going forward, as you come out of the G3s, having graduated and having gone through the program, you will continue to set an example as a steward of Gibson for the next generations that will become part of the future classes of the G3s. When I was 13 years old, I remember winning a little bit of money playing tennis and then going to the store to buy my first Gibson. And if this program had existed, which by the way, I gotta admit, I wouldn't have qualified because I wasn't a good enough player like all of you are who made it into the first class of the generation group. But what an amazing opportunity it would have been back then if this had been available. So I think you now have that level of responsibility to be great stewards of the G3s and of the future generations of G3s. Thank you for all the hard work over the last 2 years. We know we've gone through a pandemic, and I think we've taken that as an opportunity to really engage with all of our channels and showcase you to the rest of the world. When the world was in a place where they needed music and they needed content, you were there. So thank you for all that work, and I look forward to connecting with you either live in the near future or via video. So thank you again very much. You're going to be great stewards of the program going forward. So congratulations, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in person.